Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, here to teach you how to play Stolen Dance by Milky Chance. So, grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and get ready to play Stolen Dance by Milky Chance. Now this song just has 5 chords in it all the way through, but they're not the easiest of chords, so I'm going to take you through them one by one. However, if you already know them, skip ahead now. The first chord you will need is the chord of G minor. To play G minor, put your second finger on the second fret of the third string, your first finger on the first fret of the first string, and your third finger on the third fret of the second string. G minor should sound like this. To play the chord of F, put your first finger on the first fret of the second string, and your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. F should sound like this. To play the chord of D sharp, put your first finger on the first fret of the first string, and your second, third and fourth fingers on the third fret of the fourth, third and second string. D sharp should sound like this. Now that is a bit of a stretch and you might find it a bit difficult to play at first, so there's 2 other slightly easier ways you can play that. If you want, you can just bar the third fret completely, but just make sure that you don't play the first string when you strum the chord, so it'll sound like this. Or alternatively, you can bar the third fret completely and put your little finger on the 6th fret of the first string, and it should sound like this. To play the chord of B flat, bar the first fret and put your second finger on the second fret of the third string, and your third finger on the third fret of the fourth string. B flat should sound like this. And to play the chord of D, put your first, second and third fingers on the second fret of the fourth, third and second string, and leave the first string open. And D should sound like this. And again, you might find D a little bit of a stretch to play, so if you want, although I wouldn't recommend it, you can play it the same way as you play the D sharp, but barring the second fret instead of the third. And again, making sure you don't play that first string, so D would sound like this. But if you can play it the proper way, I would encourage you to do so. Now the strumming pattern for this song all the way through is just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. However, you only play the chord on the up strokes. On the down strokes, you just scrape the strings so they make a noise like this. Now to make sure you don't play the chord on the downstroke like this, what I do is make sure that I'm just lifting my fingers up ever so slightly on the left hand. So when I strum down, I get a scraping noise, and then I just push back down on the left hand for the upstroke and it sounds like this. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that is the strumming pattern all the way through the song. So the chords for the verse are G minor, F, D sharp, B flat, D, played through 4 times. Now on each of these chords you play the strumming pattern down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, except for the G minor and F where you just play it through half a time on each of them. So for G minor and F it's just down, up, like this, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then for D sharp, B flat and D, it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, all the way through like this. So half a measure on G minor and F and a full measure on D sharp, B flat and D. Putting it together it should sound like this. Now play that line through 4 times and you've got the verse. I want you by my side, so that I never feel alone again. They've always been so kind, but now they brought you away from here. I hope they didn't get your mind. Your heart is too strong anyway. We need to fetch back the time they have stolen from us. And on that 4th time, you just hold on to the D for another couple of bars. Now the chorus has exactly the same chords, they're just played in a different order. G sharp, B flat, D, G minor, F. And again, you play a full down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on all of the chords except the G minor and the F, where you play just down, up on each of them. So the chords in the chorus should sound like this. So, putting it all together, the chorus should sound something like this. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. You've never danced like this before, but we don't talk about it. Dancing on, doing the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it. Shouldn't talk about it. And you just repeat the verses and the choruses all the way through the song with no change. That's how to play Stolen Dance by Milky Chance. I've been the ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for future lessons, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.